Hello, and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival, Reforged Eden. My name is Spanj, and I have had a bit of a boo-boo. Bit of a cock-up. Bit of a giant steaming pile of turd. Bit of an absolute calamity. Bit of a disaster. Bit of a... Wait, did I already say cock-up? Yeah, I think I did. Anyway, I think you get the idea. Welcome back to deep space. I don't know why I'm saying back to deep space, because it's the first time we've actually been in deep space. At least it is for you guys anyway. The disaster then. Well, I've recorded 2 episodes of Empyrion before this. I did a bunch of stuff, huge amount of progress, lots of really cool things, and there was no audio on the recordings. At all. No game sound, no narration, nothing. So, few options available to me. I could over-narrate what was there. However, some of the episodes were very kind of dependent on the game sound as well, because I was, well, talking about the game sound a lot. And there's some really, really cool things I want to show you. So I thought the best thing to do was to re-record from scratch and just catch you guys up as best I can with all the stuff that has happened over those 2 completely buggered episodes. Guys, I'm really sorry this happened. I don't know why this happened. I believe it was a Windows update of some sort that changed all my audio devices and changed the devices in OBS back to default, and I simply just failed to notice when I was recording. I've got OBS on my right screen, I've got the game on my left screen, and well, you know how bad I am at noticing things even on one screen, let alone 2. So the whole audio bar's not jumping up and down. I didn't see it. And here we are. Because I'm playing on a multiplayer server, there are no game backups. I can't go back and start again. It's just, this is the situation. So I thought it's best to just come clean with you guys, explain what's happened, the problem is, and go from there, basically. The problem is, we've lost 2 entire episodes of progression. Well, actually, I haven't lost it, we just haven't seen it. And what I'm going to try and do over this episode is catch you guys up as best I can. The problem is, of course, there are going to be parts of this episode where, in the original recording with no audio, my reactions and stuff were obviously natural, unexpected, and so on and so forth. And in this one, we're going to miss out on that. And again, I'm just really sorry. But let's try and move on as best we can. I am right now all the way out here, I guess. I'll try and show you where I am. We have traveled some serious distance from where we started. Where we started is probably over there-ish somewhere. We could probably see better if we look at Xerax territory. Okay, well, a little bit further down. The reason I'm out... Yeah, I think we started the other side of Xerax space. Anyway, the reason I'm out here is because I'm trying to do some of the missions, the sort of hidden ones. Project Eden kind of hides missions. Some are in plain sight, some are only hinted at. Some don't go into the PDA at all, some go into the PDA. One of the missions that Project Eden has is the Progenitor Satellite Galaxy and Progenitor Space. We can see Progenitor Space. If we look at territories and look around, there is a green space out all the way out on its own, in its own little satellite galaxy outside of the Andromeda galaxy. You can see here, it's just not connected to the galaxy at all. There is so much distance between that and the rest of it. You're like, well, how the hell do you get there? There is a way to get there. There is a series of systems, a series of beacons that lead all the way back down to the main galaxy, the Andromeda. These are called the Andromeda Decay Gates. They're basically stargates. You can warp to each of these beacons in order to get to each gate. However, the gate is inactive. You have to activate the gate. Now, I've covered this before in my previous Let's Play, so I apologize if you're already familiar with this, but for those of you that aren't, I'll quickly take you through it. In order to activate the gate so that you can access this Progenitor Space here, which has some unique and powerful loot items and missions within it, you need to activate 8 power sources that are scattered throughout the Andromeda Galaxy. Somewhere out there are 8 suns, 8 systems that have a power source. And once all 8 are active, the gate is then active, and you can then use it to get through to the progenitor satellite galaxy over there. What the guys have done on the server, so this is the guys, IWC guys, with the all the others, the factions as well, all been working together to try and activate as many gates as possible. They have reserved Core 5 for me. I am the one holding everybody up at the moment because Core 5 is the last one to activate, and I need to go and do it. So if we look for Core 5, there it is. It's all the way over here. Quite some distance in the opposite direction of actually the progenitor galaxy, but it's fine. Point is, it's over here. We need to go here. But before I can go here, I need a translation matrix in order to access the POI on this planet. Translation matrix requires 100 terabytes of progenitor data, which you can acquire from data chips scattered through exploration sites. I don't know if I've got one here. I do not. Shame. The exploration sites scattered around all over different places and stuff like that. They have little data caches in them, and if you can hack through them, you get the data chips. The other way to get the data, a really good way, is to do the Object 82 missions, and that's where we start today. I think in the last episode now, my memory is a little bit blurry because obviously I've recorded 2 episodes since then. But I think in the last episode, we were talking about going to Object 82 and checking it out. What I need to do is find the Startum planets again. I can't remember where they are. Around here somewhere. And basically head back to where we were. So, here we go. There's some stars. U87. That was one of the planets we went to. And that's going in the wrong direction. So, let's follow this line back and we should... Oh. Well, thanks, Empyrion. That's great. SGR? What the hell's an SGR? Oh, here we go. Gamara. Oh. Xaphalia. More history lines, please. Delta starting system. There we go. Right, we found it. Rogue system is where we need to go back to in order to do that. So I'm going to show you guys a little cheaty. Some magic with the console commands. And how to quickly get around, because I don't have the fuel or time to go back. I've already traveled that distance. I'm not doing it again. But I want to show you guys everything that you've missed, basically. So we need to go to the console. We're typing the word sector and then rogue system, surround it in single quotes like that. You can just copy and paste the system directly from the galaxy map. That ensures you spell it correctly. Hit return. And then provided you've actually got the permissions in your game, if you're playing single player, you will have. If you're on a server, you may not have. It will transport you to the system. And there we go. I've just teleported over 400 light years instantly. We can then go to Object 82 and check that out and get the show on the road. Also, just want to say thank you very much to everybody in the comments who have been giving me helpful, as always, tips and stuff. Since I put the large radar on, the long-range radar, I still had the old detector on there, and I forgot that you can right-click and left-click the long-range radar. And it does both. It does the short-range ping with long-lasting kind of little markers, and the long-range ping with short-lasting markers. You do both. So there's absolutely no need to have a regular detector on there. I have since removed that, repositioned the generator. It's all good. So we are using less CPU, and also we're consuming less power now. Thank you very much for that, by the way, guys. Appreciate. Also, you know, I've been aware for a while now that the missiles now fire in atmosphere if you use right click. So if I right click, it says can't use it in space. I did ask Familiar on why the hell have you separated it. Why can't they just fire in either on the left? And it's, well, he said because they fire at such a rapid fire in space. He thought that would be a little bit overpowered in atmosphere, which is fair enough. I think that's a pretty good reason. So yeah, if you right click in atmosphere, it will fire a lot slower, basically. Good to know. All good information to know. Hopefully I'm sharing that, and hopefully that's useful to you. So Object 82 here is the central point of these strange object missions, okay? This is where we need to start and end this particular sort of line of missions and stuff. And again, it's not really something that goes into the PDA. It's something you have to figure out for yourself. track yourself, and so on and so forth. But the number of encrypted data chips we get from this is definitely worthwhile. I think you get 60 data chips from this mission alone. Oh, that was close. So it's definitely worth doing. EVA and radiation, cool. Just be careful. Make sure you've got the correct sort of suits, boosts and stuff when you come into these sectors, because it's colder than cold and it's highly radioactive. At the moment, I have got radiation, insulation, EVA boost on a medium armor, and it seems to be sufficient, so that's good. Bear in mind, one of my insulations is advanced. So this object has 4 doors, one on sort of each side, and above it a little console here. And so each door will tell you what system you need to go to in order to open it. And basically you have objects 1, 13, 42, and 276 to find. I have activated object 1. As you can see there, it says active. That's because I've been there. That was one of the things we missed. But we are going to object 13 next, and I will show you that. So don't worry, we won't miss out on that. Object 1, all the objects are basically the same. They have a slight variation of various puzzles in order to open them. But you need to get all 4 of them to open all 4 of the doors on object 82 here. And then, and only then, can you actually access object 82. Once you've got that access, is loot in there, and like I said, 60 data chips that we can then use to turn into a translation matrix. We need 100, so we need more than just object 82. That's a good start. So Zeratel is where we needed to go. I've done Zeratel, we don't need to go there, but fortunately I do have the name of the next target. It will be in my registry, I assume, although it's really difficult. It's Prina. There we go, it's Prina. Prina, can I show that on map? Can I show Prina on map? There we go, Prina is there. In someone's territory. Really? Oh, wow. That's a lot closer than I anticipated. So Prina is in Polaris territory. Wow. Okay, cool. So that's where we're going next. Right in the middle of Polaris territory. Nice. And now, on the way to Prina, we need to look for... Well, I have 2 other missions, and these are PDA missions. We have Survey Galaxy. I've done Habitable Systems. This is what we missed. But that went on to Cold Systems. Basically the same thing. So we need to find a D-class system and survey it. So I'll quickly show you guys that as well. And in between that, we've also got the Dead Worlds that we're doing as well. Now, again, I've made significant progress on this, but we need Dead Worlds Part 6 still, so I can show you that. On the way to Zeratel, in the recording that has unfortunately gone boo-boo, we stopped by many systems in order to do both the Survey Galaxies mission and the Dead Worlds mission, and so we've sort of missed out a lot of fun, I suppose, and interesting things on that journey. But I'll try and replicate that basically for you guys now. It's just that we're gonna unfortunately miss some of the more kind of fun encounters, I guess. There's a D-type sun. Let's head that way. We need to head towards Polaris territory, which is that way, I guess, is kind of the wrong direction. Okay, let's see if we can find one in the right direction, shall we? D-class star, please. Gamma Gamma. There we go. I suppose one of the other things I should tell you guys is that I have upgraded my warp drive to a advanced warp drive. So we had a standard warp drive in there. To upgrade to an advanced warp drive, first of all, you need to unlock it in your thing. You cannot build it. You have to upgrade it from a regular warp drive. So simply upgrading, I had to have all those materials, the energy regulators, advanced electronics, platinum plates, so on and so forth in my inventory. I simply connected to the input box on my base and off I went. So pretty easy to do, but that advanced warp drive gives us 60 light year jump range, which is delicious. And we also turned in a bunch of navigational data to increase that even further. I think we've covered nav data before. So anyway, my mission is to warp to D-class systems, so we're going to do that on the way to Prina, our next object mission. Oh my god, there's so much. I'm so sorry, guys. There's so much stuff to cover and try and catch you up on. And I don't really know any other way of doing it other than just blurge at you, basically going, hey, this is all the stuff that happened. Hey, this is all the cool stuff you missed. Again, I'm really sorry. But hopefully I can show you guys most of it. Some of it, unfortunately, I think is just going to be lost. Okay, there's our progenitor key number 1 that we got from Zeratel. We need 2, 3, and 4 in order to open object 82. Standard system probes. The system probes you need to do these survey things. You can build these quite simply in your constructor. They're under the decorations tab for some reason. Standard system probes require the basic system probes, and advanced require the standard, and so on and so forth. We used a bunch of basic ones in order to do the habitable worlds one. Now it's asking us to use standard ones. Easy, no problem. We upgraded those. We just need to pop one of them in our inventory. It gets consumed instantly, and that starts the scan. And as you can see, its survey is in progress, 24 or 30 seconds. This is a D-type star, so it's also worth checking while it's doing that. If there are any dead worlds here, there are not. There are not, which is a shame. That's unfortunate. So there we go. Yeah, if we can find... We need to find one more dead world. Dead type 6. There are 6 types, and each one has its own kind of logs and stuff that will tell us what the hell happened down there. There we go. So we've got one more D-type star to find, and we're going to, we're just going to carry on towards the Polaris space there. And we are in Xeraxian scumbag territory at the moment. Now, there is one other thing that I was doing while doing this. So I was doing a lot of stuff simultaneously while trying to get to these object missions. Another mission that the UCH guys gave us, or a hint, I suppose you could call it, was strange statues. Strange statues scattered around on habitable worlds. If we can find those strange statues, we need to investigate what the hell they're all about, but they've been popping up all over the place. So we're keeping an eye out for habitable worlds, and I'm going down on them and scouting them for these strange statues. I've found 2 so far, and neither of which have given me much information at all, to be honest. It's pretty cryptic, but if I can find another one of those, that'll be awesome. Right, D-type star. So again, we rinse and repeat this, and we'll get... That will be the last D-type, so it'll be interesting to see what type of sun it gives us after this one. Meanwhile, let's see if we got any dead-type worlds. No, but we got 3 suns here. It's so cool. There are 3 freaking suns here. You can have a look around. Look at that. There's... Wow. Do you know... What Ravien has done to this game, and he's made it so freaking beautiful. I'm just in awe. I am in awe so much. Okay, so A4V class star systems. They are porous small blue stars, right? Okay, so that's the next star system we need to survey. Fine. It's unfortunate there is not a dead planet here. I was hoping that we could look at one. Never mind. Okay. A4V. These are, A4Vs are going to be really quite rare, I think. They are not common at all, so it may be a little bit more difficult. What we do need to do is we need to leave Xeraxian space. So there's a K2V. What's a K2V type star? Ominous. It's a K2V A-class. Yeah, I don't think we're going to come across many of these A4 type stars, but what we're going to do in the meantime is head off to G-types. G-types are probably the most common for habitable worlds, so let's go and see if we can find some strange statues. Let's do this. Running a little low on pentaxid here. That's okay. I have... that's a hover vessel. I have a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a lot more when I started this last time. I've obviously gone through 600 raw pentaxid. That's fine. We will get the constructor on board here, working on another bunch of that. I'll eat through. That will give us another 400 pentaxid. If we can find space stations, trade stations on the way as well, that will be helpful because we can use station services. Oh, look. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we don't have any habitable worlds. We've got 2, what, barren planets, I assume? Barren metal and a barren, very large. But we do have something called exploration sites, and this is one of the things I wanted to show you. There's also a UCH research vessel here, which is awesome. This is worked out nicely, and a space station, so all the station services and stuff. So, exploration site class 3, class 2. Let's go to a class 2. Class 2s are slightly easier. This is what I was talking about with data caches earlier. I know, I'm moving at a million miles an hour, I apologize. Like I said before, there's just so much to catch up on and stuff. What do we got here? We got some Xeraxian stuff. What the hell? Why is there a Xerax Epsilon signal relay? Oh, different. This is different. See, in these exploration sites, there are usually data caches. Data caches you can use to get the encrypted data chips. Encrypted data chips that look basically like these things here. There's a flawed, there's encrypted. 1 terabyte of research, whereas the flawed are 5 terabytes. That's the sort of ones you get from these objects and stuff. So I've been picking these ones up from the data caches because the Object 82 only gives you about 60. We still need to make up 40 somehow, some other way. And these exploration sites are generally the way to do that. We're heading towards an enemy target here, so I'm just going to top up pentaxid as best I can. I mean, it's still being constructed right now, but I have a bad feeling about this. I think we might be jumped on by something. These exploration sites aren't usually like hostile or dangerous, but I've never come across an exploration site that has a Xerax relay in it. Let's have a look. Signal relay. Don't know what it's going to do when we get near it, if anything at all. It could call for reinforcements. It could do nothing. Oh, I just crashed into it. What have we got here? Let's go and take a closer look. Pull out a gun just in case this thing is going to surprise us with some nastiness. There's a console over here. Input. Error. User Spanj not recognized. Initiating firewall. Firewall activated. Security required. Initiate hack. You have 8 tries remaining. Input correct code 000. Check your guess against the first digit of the code. Oh, really? Uses up a try if wrong. So first digit, we have 1 to 9. Oh my god. There's no way I'm going to do this in 8 tries. Check. Checking. 1. Correct code is number 1. Let's try 2. Incorrect code. Okay. Check failed. Second digit of the code is higher than your guess. Oh, okay. So, let's try 5 then. Okay. See if that's higher or lower. It's lower than your code. Okay, so it's either 3 or 4. Ah, this is quite cool. Let's try 3. There we go. Okay, so the third code, 6 tries. Let's try 5. Higher or lower. Access granted. Brilliant. It was 5. You have downloaded a partial set of coordinates. Closed terminal. 2 technical artifacts. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, crap. We've got incoming. 9 kilometers away, but we've got incoming. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, never come across one of those before. We got the technical artifact, which is not what I actually, came here to get, but there we go. And it has sort of called some reinforcements or something. What is that? That's what I want to know. Now, let's set a escape to the other exploration site. Let's see what this thing is. And whether we need to run away from it or not. Oh, well, whatever it was has disappeared. So, oh no, that's a Tavera. That's a Tavera! That is, that's a no-no. That is a big fat bugger off. See ya! Okay. Iron asteroid, nice. Okay, so this is a class 3 exploration site. I wonder if we get any data caches here. Again, it's not quite... There's a signal 17 kilometers away. Let's go check that out. Whatever it is, it's bloody tiny. 1 kilometer away, it looks like an SV or something. There's nothing else nearby. I do not understand what this signal is relaying or drawing me to. Is there a console here? Single iron asteroid in this place, and that is it. Signal. Alright, what we got here then? A damaged black box. Download data and investigate. You download the logs from the beacon, you should investigate the sector. Okay. The logs mention a radiation surge. Scan nearby radiation clouds. Okay. Nearby radiation clouds. What's a radiation cloud? What does it look like? That's some missiles. Radiation cloud. I mean, is that big purple thing down there part of the background space? Or is that a radiation cloud? You know? No. Oh, hey, I've got some waypoints. Look at that. That away. Only 20 more kilometers to go. Easy. Radiation cloud. Okay. Big glowies. I've seen these in Project Eden before. Now, they have, in the past, been full of little pentaxid containers, Promethean containers and stuff. But let's see. We just need to get close to this one, I think. Cloud. Radiation cloud. Okay. Detecting high levels of ionizing radiation, possibly due to Promethean fuel tanks. I don't see any actually in that one at all. A lot of the blue glowy blocks, but that's about it. Let's check out the other cloud. 6k away. Cloud number 2 then. Doesn't actually look like this has got any Promethean containers in it either. Maybe this will lead us to one. Neither of these exploration things. Your scanners are being calibrated with the energy signature you detected in the radiation clouds. Okie dokie. I wonder if that's where we need to go. That other one down there. Now what? Hello. Calibration complete. Detecting an ion trail. Ion trail approach. Ion trail. Oh, only another 16k to go. Alright. I'm guessing this ion trail is going to lead to another ion trail, to another ion trail, to a bunch of boxes. You found an old ion trail most likely caused by a damaged engine. Yes. Okie dokie. Now, where do I go? The ion trail may lead you to exhaust gas. Woohoo! I'm loving some exhaust gas. Me, always a big fan. Okay, so this is my least favorite exploration thing so far. This is a lot of bloody flying around and being bored. Let me complete this one. Let's see what it actually leads to, and then we can hopefully find an exploration site that has the data caches, and I can show you what the hell that is all about. Love a bit of exhaust gas, me. One of my favorites. Your scanners detect 2 distinct mixtures of exhaust gas from different ships. Using this, you can pinpoint the origin of the beacon. Can I? How do I do that? Signal source. Ravien! You do it. This is a wild goose chase. You're gonna flick your nose or something. I don't know. I don't want to do anything too harsh. You don't deserve the nipple twisting that Vermilion deserves, but you definitely deserve, I don't know, a kick in the shin. So I think that's a good level. A swift kick in the shin. That's what you're going to get for this. What I can gather from this mission is that this ship, or these ships, or whatever, basically zigzagged their way through this sector with engines that were basically about to explode. Which makes no bloody sense whatsoever. There's a Polaris space station very nearby, if you can make the one jump to it. But here we go. Signal source. We have got ourselves a big bloody boat. Lots of these container things. Now, these are the containers I think contain Promethean pellets. There we go. Okay, that's really irritating because the text of that just got wiped out by the text of the other freaking mission that we had active. And now... yeah, it looks like we missed that. I don't know what it said. It flashed up for a split second, but we completed the mission. Looks like we got some money and some stuff. I will pop that all in the trade box. Yeah, I've had this before, where I have the exploration missions active, do another one, or find something else, and it just gets wiped off the screen instantly by the exploration mission that I've got active. I'm almost tempted to make sure I deactivate these bloody things before I do anything. Explore sector C3 is playable again. I don't even remember what that one is. Anyway, wasn't there a tank right next to me? Yeah, there is. These things, I believe, contain the Promethean pellets. So came all this way. Yeah, there we go. 1,000 Promethean pellets each. Okay, I will definitely take that. No worries. As for the ship, let's have a quick look at this. Looks quite beasty. It also looks very exploded. That's my technical terminology. It looks very exploded. But there are some decent thrusters on here. Cannot with this. Okay, we need a core. Need to find the core then. The faction. This looks very similar to the colony ship in some ways. Like parts of it were ripped off the colony ship. Parts of it were not. Anything good in these? Eh, bits and bobs. There's a core. Ah, okay. Boom! Right now. Alright. So we got some decent fuel and cargo and parts and stuff in here. Yeah, look, actually quite a decent amount of ores and stuff. Nice. I like it. Alright, so I'm going to be busy for a little while. Salvaging massive XL thrusters off of this thing. I'm about to leave the... Yeah, we'll use our drone then. Very nice. Actually, not sure if it's totally worth all the flying around, but this is pretty decent. This is pretty decent. I'll let him off. I'll let him off for now. Alright, your shins are safe, Ravien. Your shins are safe. Just, you know, don't do that too often, yeah? Well, with that beast salvaged, we can now move to the UCH research vessel over here. These are scattered throughout the galaxy, a lot of the time at G-type suns like the one we're at the moment. We can pop in here because we did pick up some nice useful bits and bobs. In our trade box, we have these technical artifacts, navigational data, and we also have these chips that we can actually turn in as well. Oh, and the money card. I don't think there is a... Is there a freaking cash machine here? ATM? Probably not. Doesn't matter. There is the Polaris trade station nearby, so no problem at all. Transportation data needs to go to the Jin consoles. I got that from somewhere. Exploration data, Quartermaster, navigation data, and these things. Okay. I think that's it. Everything else we got to keep hold of. So, technical artifacts, I think this guy can buy them. I don't know any other use than to just sell them. If I'm honest, if there is another use, and I'm doing something bad, please shout in the comments now. And I will read it, and, you know, stuff. This item currently has no use. It may get a use later on. Can be sold to UCH quartermasters on UCH research vessels. So that's what I'll do. Exploration data is gone. Nav data, however, goes in this beast over here. We can actually do warp drive upgrades, use nav data, back to main menu, warp drive upgrades. Oh no, we only had one anyway. And turn in data chips. We could turn in 5 encrypted data chips to bring our total terabytes up to 7. We could turn in another 5 because we had 11, and 1, and then 1, and 1. So that's 23 terabytes. We get 60 if we complete the Object 82 stuff, which means, you know, we're halfway to the 40 we need spare after that. That's really good. Thank you very much, UCH vessel. The other thing that we can do while we're here is top up our tanks and stuff. Let's do that before the server restarts, shall we? CU, what we have, X3, everything's in the MISC box at the moment because I'm running out of space everywhere else. Actually, that's almost running out of space as well, so let's put it in the trade box. Oh god, drop down simulator. What we do is we do pentaxid, take all that out, fuel, I don't know, extract about half of it, 1500. There we go. Did that actually... Where did that go? I'm not seeing any fuel there. What the hell did you just do with that fuel that I just extracted? Game. Where did it go? Huh? Where did it go? It didn't go in there. I'm hoping it went in there, because there's like 1100 in there, but that hasn't gone up at all. So I think it's just deleted that fuel. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. Elion! Thanks, Vex! Anyway, the point is, we're at a UCH research vessel which offers station services, so I'm going to buy a full tank of pentaxid, full tank of fuel, full tank of O2. That takes our total to 200,246,000. So we still haven't eaten into that 200 million prize money that I got for the events. Okay, so let's quickly jump to the trade station over here for the Polaris. Now that we've joined IWC, that's another thing that's happened. I'm not sure if that happened in the last episode or one of the ones that I failed to record properly. But I've joined the IWC faction, the same faction that I joined last series we did Reforged. Where are they? The Iron Wolf Corp, headed up by Iron Wolf, that's missiles. So I do plan on meeting them up at some point, but obviously I'm doing this whole Core 5 thing so that we can get those guys through to the progenitor gate and they can progress and not have to wait for me to do all the editing and then screwing up the editing and all that stuff. Servers down in 3 minutes, so I think we're going to have to stop here, log out, and come back when the server's restarted. But yeah, I've joined the IWC faction. We'll meet up with those guys soon, and we'll do a couple of POIs with them and stuff. I'll introduce you. If you're familiar with my previous series, there might be some familiar voices in there, just to let you know. But that's all to come in the future. For now, we've got some spare pentaxid. Excellent. Okay, server restart. Okay, I have a few bits and bobs that I want to sell to the Polaris here as well. We have the transportation data, which I need to put into one of the consoles. I have some money here. Drill, pulse rifle. To sell. So actually, I'll just pop that all over to me. And let's jump over here. Now, in this sector, there is an alloy synthesis factory and a components factory as well. I want to quickly check them out. I'm wondering if the components factory has got maybe the advanced upgrade kits and stuff that I need for things like the RASP and whatnot. I can't remember which freaking traders sell what now. Yeah, a general idea. I think this guy, yeah, I can sell the mechanical drill to you. I think the pulse rifle goes to tech guy. And so on and so forth. Yes, so once I've done this, I'm going to have a little look at the components factory and see if they've got any useful traders down there, and then we are going to move on. Well, it looks like this basic components thing just sells and buys basic components, which makes sense. Still, there's 1,000 credits for a bunch of mechanical components that I got from that CB we looted a little while ago. Vessel ammo. Anything else back here? Reduction area. Lots of constructors. I've never been in this one. Building blocks, deconstructors, base ammo. Hello, Mr. Security Guard. Hello, stranger. How may I help thee? Any news? One of my old friends has been making lots of money seeking out subspace signals in space. Best part, he says, is there's rarely any fighting involved. Oh, now you talk normal. Thanks for the information. Yeah. Furnaces. Yeah. Lots of stuff. Lots of containers. Not much in the way of traders. So not particularly useful, and definitely doesn't have those advanced components I was hoping for. I'll have a little look around, see if I can find anything, but I doubt it. There is, however, a large number of pentaxid asteroids here. There's at least, there's only pentaxid here, and there's a good sort of 6 asteroids, so that's going to really help me top up the pentaxid store. I have a 27, I have 400 refined, but I could definitely use topping that up before we continue warping about like a crazy person. Oh, and good, it's those types of pentaxid asteroids as well. There's like 3 asteroids in one here. Some of these things have got like booby traps on them though, you've got to be really careful. I think you could destroy the core, but if you approach it from where this motion sensor is, it just blows up half the pentaxid, even without a core. This one doesn't look like it's booby trapped though, so that... Oh, that is going to be a juicy amount of pentaxid. Delicious! Okay, I'm going to grab this and then we're going to move on. I found an A4V type sun. Lovely. Actually very close by to where we were. So, let me grab a probe and get the survey on the way on this one. Let's have a quick look around. Not much here. Oh, there is an exploration class 2 here though. Might have to quickly check that out. And what is that? Is that a plasma planet? Oh, it's a large ocean planet. Okay. And a glacial ice planet. Interesting. I don't think I've seen a glacial ice planet, and there's an ice moon next to it as well. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. A second sun here as well. Looks like an M-type sun. Very nearby. Look at that. That is just... Come on. Come on. Screenshot awards. Serious. Bingo. I'm having it. I'm having it. Oh my god. Ravien has done such a good job. Well, the new suns and stuff, they look fantastic anyway. Thank you very much, Elion, I think, for putting those ones in. But just the binary suns, and that's just amazing. It looks incredible. Let's have a look, see what it looks like from the exploration site over there, because I bet having a little distance from this sun here might make all the difference. Oh man, look at that. That is amazing. That is genuinely amazing. So pretty. Boom, another screenshot. Hell yeah. Which one do I use my thumbnail? Oh man, that looks awesome. Right, this sector is home to one of those Epsilon signal thingy-majiggies. I'm not particularly interested in getting another 2 artifacts. So actually, what was that? Was that the set? Yeah, that was right. We're going to move on. So that was an A4V sector. We need to find a bunch more. I'm still looking for the strange statues to show you. I might not be able to do that in this episode. So what I'm going to do is going to quickly run over to Trina here. This is the second core, second anomaly we need to visit in order to access Object 82. I just want to show you what these are like. There's 2 more after this one. Spooky, spooky, very, very spooky, spooky. Anomaly sun, green, swirling stuff. It looks very weird and wonderful, doesn't it? There's Object, what is that, 19, 13? There we go. Object 13, the other side of it. Let's quickly jump into there. Okay, here we go. It looks very similar to Object 82. The nebula clouds do what they want when you move the camera around. Spinny, spinny shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, the ship is very laid down at the moment. The spinniness is quite hindered, I suppose, from the sheer weight of all the stuff. Not to mention, we've got 6 tons of probes in there. 450 tons of stuff. Managed to get another advanced system upgrade kit, by the way, from that wreckage back there. That was nice. That's going to come in useful. If we can get another one, then I can get 2 laser drills on the front of this thing and we can turn it into a little miner. That would be amazing, and I don't have to bother trying to get that hover vessel out of the boot all the time. So yeah, performance is somewhat limited at the moment because of the added weight. But, you know, still a little beast. With its 6 GATs and missile launchers, it's actually got a little bit of a bite to it as well. So, anyway, Object 13 approaching. Like I said, there's 4 of these things scattered around. We need the key from all 4 in order to open Object 82. Great thing about the X3 is we can park right up close to it. Actually, no, I'm not even as close as I thought I was. I thought I was like literally about to bash into it, but there we go. There you go. Now we bashed into it. Cool. So each one of these things have a series of puzzles around them. This code is 1, 2, 3, 4. Really, really complicated puzzles. But it's useful to have like a binary converter handy and a calculator handy as well, because it's double the code of the left, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 7, 6, 3, which as we all know is 3, 2, 3, 1. Nice and easy. Did not mean to take a screenshot of that. Okay. So you need to do all 4 on here, and then we can access this thing. The value of this code is the code to the left minus the code straight across, which is easily 1997. Come on. And then this code is the sum of the 3 other codes. 6462. And there was absolutely no editing whatsoever involved in all that maths. I did it straight off my head instantly. Absolutely no calculators involved. Or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so inside these is the little consoles. You speak to these and it activates the key and it tells you the name of the next system we need to go and find, so which is Kumbiu. So activate subspin link. There we go. Back to main menu. Now we need to search for Kumbiu. We can do that very easily. We just go with Galaxy, search Kumbiu. There it is. Show on map. It's over there, the other side of Xerax space by the look of it. Waypoint it, so we can obviously find it again. And this is 219 light years away. So we've got a bit more of a travel to do. Looks like there's a nice big void of stars here we need to avoid as well. We can either go through the Xerax space, which will limit our chance of finding those strange statues that we're looking for in habitable worlds. And also, we need to look for the A4V star types for our survey mission. Actually, we've got to swing very close to Zeratel, the first one, by going around Xerax space, so it might be easier just to go through Xerax space. Certainly it will be quicker, I think, and more direct, but yeah, we should still be able to find A4V type stars. Either way, there's a black hole there, that's nice. Okay, that's the plan then. We're on our way over yonder to the next world, and on the way we're going to try and find the stars and stuff that we need. We're still looking for dead type 6 worlds as well, and that doesn't matter what space that's in. We can go to this one, Aradoka, which is a D-type world, which is has a higher chance of having dead worlds within that star type. So let's go and check that out quickly. See if we can. I can show you. I need to find dead type 6 is the last one I need to show you. I really need to show you the dead worlds in general, because during the recording that was unfortunately lost and couldn't really salvage, the dead worlds, what Ravien has done to the dead worlds and stuff is incredible. They're amazing, and I really hope I can show you. We have one. What is it? It is dead type 5. Well, it's okay. I've done a dead type 5, but I'm going to whip over there anyway and have a little look around just to show you. Let's see what else we got here. We got a, what is this? A trading station of some sorts, probably colonists, I guess. We've got well, these moons here. Ice moon, snow moon, lava, obviously. A crystalline moon. Sweet. It's the first time I sounded crystalline moon. We might need to go down and pop in there. Polaris asteroid field, normal asteroid field, and whatever that is, snow medium planet and ice planet. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's go and have a look at this dead world. Let's see what's happened over here. I can't really show you the progression of the mission over here, but I can show you what Ravien has done to these planets. Hopefully this is one of the ones that has all the exciting stuff in it. We will very soon find out, at least anyway. Ah, it's not one of the ones I was hoping it to be. Damn it. Well, there we go. Never mind. Still, it's worth, if you're looking for salvage, it's worth coming down onto these dead planets because they have a huge amount of salvage in there. One of the worlds that I stopped by had a incomplete escape shuttle POI. A lot of you are probably familiar with that one. It is so worth the salvage. You can get an entire CV out of that damn thing. So, I mean, that's why I've got so much stuff in there and in the factory. I've got so many materials in there because I salvaged an entire escape shuttle. You know, I took all the juicy bits out and then I collapsed it and took all the steel plates and everything that came from it. It was a solid bit of salvage. So definitely worth stopping off on these dead type planets just to take a look at whether it's got things like the escape shuttle or other big POIs. There is an ammunition bunker on one of them that's just stuffed full of high-level ammunition and stuff like that, which is obviously a big win. And then, of course, wreckages like this dotted around everywhere. I don't think this is the one with all the goodies in it, actually. I think this is actually a really bad wreckage. Got a bit of fuel in it. Whatever, let's carry on. So, I will keep an eye out as I go for more dead worlds. We need to find dead type 6, like I say. And hopefully maybe I can find dead type 4, I think it is. I don't know if it's fixed by the type or whether it's just random. With all the really cool stuff that I found in orbit, I really want to show you guys that stuff. So the search continues. But the search is going to have to wait until the next episode because, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have today. But thank you very much for watching. Once again, I am very sorry about the problems with the previous recordings and having to, you know, do this episode the way I'm doing it and rush through it and stuff like that. I do once again apologize, but hopefully, like I said, I can get you guys caught up and we can carry on and put this whole nasty, bad recording failure thing behind us and move on. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.